Hi, Aquarius. Thanks for joining me. I'm your master cosmologist and head cheerleader to the stars. I've got a reading today for you on relationships and relating. So this may apply to love, but I'm going to be really honest with you, let you know that this is more of a reading about relating in general because the earth is now in Libra and relationships are on the table, and how we relate to all things is being renegotiated and sorted out, basically. The South Node was in Libra for a very long time, and we had a little break as it moved into Pisces, but now the Earth's here in Libra and it's on the table. Like, you can't ignore it anymore. Things have to change. Things have to adjust. Things have to be shifted. The very first message that I have for you is, well, okay, one butted in before the other one. Another one just dropped, which was where attention goes, energy flows. And this has to do with Pluto in your sign at 3 degrees of Aquarius. 3 degrees is Aquarius plus Sagittarius. 3 is the number of Sagittarius. So it's a blend of Aquarius and Sagittarius, which would be what you're plugging into. Where are you plugging in your focus? Where are you giving your attention to? This is about redirecting your focus to maybe something that deserves your attention more and that you want to grow, and let some things go through attrition and a death and let them fade out and not get your energy and your attention. The second message is to not, how do I want to put this? I'm fading out. This is reading number 11 for me in this series. I'm doing it in astrological order. I'm getting this message of prioritization and ordinal numbers, like where you come in line, what number you take. Pisces gets the last, comes in last. I'm a Pisces. That's going to go right into their message. You would come second to last, you know? So I think Aquarius can be a little bit more assertive than Pisces in getting their needs met, but don't be afraid to cut in line. Don't be afraid to put yourself first. Don't wait until your energy is nearly gone before you do self-care or prioritize something in your life. Really making sure that you're not letting your gas tank run to E energetically, or even, hi, putting your favorite things first, even, so that you have the energy for it. You know, you want to have the reserves for the good stuff, not stuff that doesn't really require it. I'm going to be using 2 tarot decks. Well, 2 decks, I should say. The Dreamweaver's Oracle and the Tarot of Curious Creatures. My special needy baby. She's a needy baby right now. I was just looking at the only other thing really going on in your sign right now is Palace. But that's not bringing off as super important for this message. Let's pull a card first from the tarot deck and see what wants to come through. So yes, this may or may not be love. It's how you relate to everything, and you're in my way. This is a message for you. She's been her own little messenger with relationships about energy moochers and energy vampires and getting to like in other people's space, not minding the bubble, you know. She doesn't understand the bubble concept. But she's in her season of wanting to make kittens, so she's just on her little journey right now, her little mood. I'm rolling my eyes and making the because, oh, that wants to come out too. The cards have been consistently the same cards over and over and over for everybody in different combinations. So thematically, everybody's got the same thing that we're working through, just in different combinations and in different ways that they relate interchangeably and collectively, and how they weave together. You got the Emperor, and then I felt called to grab the Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting this executive decision-making ability onboarding in you where you know, like imagine his hand. That's cool. That's a cool visual. Is attached to this coin. And it's a really big energy token. It's a huge energy token. And he is glowing up to realize where his energy goes is super important and super impactful in the world. Your energy is a vote. Your money is currency. Currency is also a vote. So these two things are super important for you, currents and currency. Where you place both right now, tell the rest of the world what's important, because that's an Aquarian trait. You guys get to be the ones who vote for the collective consciousness and say, we want to invest here, or we want to take our money or our focus or our attention back from here. This has the ability to fund things or to act as a drain, and you can drain things really easily. You guys have that superpower. So by not putting your energy in any way, shape, or form into certain things, you can let them fade into the sands of time or go extinct or go out of relevance. But what you do put your focus and your money and your energy on is going to grow. There's this green grass, and that is, it's almost coming to me like the yellow brick road. You're paving a yellow brick road for us by buying the proper bricks, by funding the proper bricks and laying them for us in a way. Through stepping into Sun and Aries Emperor energy. Aquarius, probably second or third in line after Libra for indecisiveness and flaking out on things. It's asking you to be a lot more firm and empirical. I'm going to pull an oracle card and see what else wants to come out. So relationally, what you find important and that matters to you, that you want to invest in and fund with energy and attention and focus and money, that's a big relational quality with the whole world, is what I'm getting at. If you're like, how's this relationships? It is. It's your relationship to anything. Oh, interesting. You have one of the most relationship-oriented oracle cards visually that's come out yet. And I've never pulled this one yet, so I'm not sure what it is and not familiar with it. When you're neither here nor there. Yeah. Couple things coming out. There's a lot. This is a deep card for you guys. This is the most Aquarian looking card I've ever seen. I'm getting where you go, where you feel you affiliate and belong, is like the cool kids club. And you just being there is going to make other people want to join the party and come onto your cool side. There's this kind of division line here, and you're welcoming normies or people who are too afraid to be their true selves to come over into your weirdo land, and it's okay. So I like that. You can encourage everybody else to be funkier, cooler, hipper, more alien, more interesting, more freak flag flying in the wind. And also, I get the sense of encouraging how do I want to put this? It's like non-speciesism, where there's going to be a lot of weird new forms that crop up on the planet, and people are going to be like, boo, I have antlers, or boo, I've got wings, or boo, I've got green skin. And you're like, we love you anyway. Just give me a hug. Just give me a hug. We accept you. We embrace you. Coexist. Even though it's more of a Pisces kind of theme. I don't know. It's Pisces, Aquarian. And then when you're neither here nor there, what was the other hit I was getting? Did I cover all the bases that were in my initial hit? Let's see what the card is actually about. It's very artistic to me too, self-expression. You're going to encourage others into greater self-expression, more artistic qualities, more individuality, more finding their own genius, more releasing their own talents, helping them embrace their X-Men superpowers. You're weird, I'm weird, let's all be weird together is essentially the relationship message I'm getting for you guys. You're like, we already knew that. Just embrace it then and go out there and ask for hugs. No, that'd be weird. Don't go ask strangers for hugs. I don't know. Sometimes they do that on YouTube. Essential meaning, the period of time between what was and what you are moving toward, not quite there yet. Being present for every step of the journey. I'm getting this reassurance quality with the collective or your friends or your peer group or your family members, people that you come into contact with where they can feel a little lost or they don't feel a sense of belonging or they feel like things are just not the way they always were and they miss that and they are having a hard time letting go. It's a very liminal, probationary. We're not quite in the old world anymore. We're not quite in a new world anymore. And that feels more alien and foreign than just actually being in either or. So I think it would be easier just to be plopped in the brand new in a way and be like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing now, right? But that middle fence sitting place is actually one of the most uncomfortable. So one of your superpowers is to make people comfortable in the uncomfortable, feel safe and okay in the foreign, that type of quality. Being like, it's okay, little buddy. We have to let some of these past things go. Past qualities, past characteristics, past beliefs. You guys are good about that, about detachment and opening up people to something different, something that they're not accustomed to. And then helping them bridge. You're like the rainbow bridge that helps them do this platform transfer, this new operating system transfer. You guys are the bridge. You guys are the medium. You guys are the modem. You are the helper, the helping hand. You're the helping hand to cross that territorial gap. And let's get two more cards for you. I'm going to get one that's a little closer to home, just relating on the mundane level to the worlds in your little sphere. And then I'm going to get an actual, I'm going to pull a love card for you. Why the heck not? So let's go with the mundane world first. Queen of Wands. Your eccentricity, your embracing the vibrant life, the technicolor life, is going to permit and display qualities that other people could find inspiring. Make your world as Aquarian as you want it to be. Which sounds really odd to tell an Aquarian that, but maybe some of you guys are being a little too boring even, or too mundane, or your world's, maybe that's it. Maybe you feel like the plug got pulled, your energy got drained, you're not as colorful, you're not as vibrant, you're not as energetic. The Queen of Wands is asking you to plug back in. And the way that you can plug back in is to get out in the sun and emulate the sun. And then you'll have all that Aquarian power and ampage and go juice. Then let's talk about relationships. Actual love relationships. The Fool 2.0. I'm hearing, give me a higher life. Give me a higher. Oh, maybe it's a point to detach for some of you and to break up. Maybe you've been attached and not wanting to let go, not letting your partner do this glow up, this grow up, not wanting to do that yourself, afraid of what's ahead, what's new. This also feels like fear of long-term commitment could be an issue with some Aquarians. Like maybe you found the fool. Fools in love, two fools. The fool who puts up with your cool, your weird funkiness, and you're afraid to take it to the next level, to plunge in, take the dive, get married, put a ring on it, go into divine union, long-term, long haul. We're doing this, baby. So there's a couple things there with relationships, but yeah, it's a 50-50 split for some of you. Some of you need to let go of something that's expired and beyond its time and just not going to go with you into the next era. And then some of you need to strap in, hook up for the long term, get over your attachment fears, get over your relationship commitment issues, because this one is the one, and this one wants to do the thing with you. They want to dive deep with you. They want to go all in. So if you're single, what does this mean if you're single? I'm hearing Neo single. 9 of Pentacles. Date yourself. Date yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Treat yourself. Go out for ice cream. Go watch a movie. Make a picnic for one. And then that's going to set you up for chance encounters and people. It'll attract. So the benefit of doing this for you as a single Aquarian is Aquarius is the consciousness of belonging. So if you belong there because you feel like you want to take yourself on that date and you're worth it, well, guess what? You're going to find somebody who values the same thing, who has the same values, is attracted to the same places, loves that sunset cliff as much as you do, and you park at 8:30 to watch the sun go down, and boom, there is single Susie sitting there in her car, and you guys figure out like, oh, we're gonna take the plunge. We're gonna take the plunge and we're gonna jump off the cliff together. Don't do that. That reminds me of like those old Indian love tales where the lovers jump off the cliff. No, that's where you're going to find your other weirdo. And they're probably a normie, cosmic joke. They're probably not weird at all. Perfect compliment for you. All right, Aquarius, I will catch you later. Thanks for joining me. Bye.